Well, hi folks, you know, my last update I showed you what a mess my plot was, and it's hardly surprising considering what's surrounding my plot. If you see, look, it's just surrounded by weeds. But I pulled my finger out the other night, nice sunny night, and I actually got it done. So I'll just go and have a look, and I'll try and show you some stuff that's not all surrounded by weeds. So here we go, look, there you go. Weeded every single one the other night, every single bit by hand. There might be the odd little tiny weed in there, but it took me about 3 hours non-stop, but really satisfying to get it done, because I was really getting upset about it and I just can't stand the sight of weeds. So should make things grow a bit better without any of the competition. You might be able to see a few things now. So again, I've been taking my onions, some of the ones that have been flopping over, as you can see. Whoop, my fingers in the way. So as you can see, some of the ones that have flopped over, the little ones, I've been taking those. That's why there's a few little patches. But the others are keeping on growing. They're not a bad size. Like I said, now that they've been weeded, they should get a little bit bigger. Banana shallots, you should be able to see these now. They're getting big. They're big enough to take now. I'll probably give them another week, like I said last time. But again, they should grow a bit better now that they're not surrounded by weeds. Not got many lettuces left now in this part. I'm going to plant some turnips in the gaps, I think, for a bit of an autumn winter crop. And the leeks, now you can see them, quite good now. Again, since they've been weeded, should be a bit better without all the competition. Peas have finished now, just protect my last lot. So not very happy with them this year. Got quite a disappointing crop. But anyway, we'll see how we get on next year. But I'm just like to be able to see this brown stuff in between the plants for the first time. So on to my other bit, which I've weeded too, amazingly. That's the kale. I've taken the box off now because there's no need. And I've actually taken a few of the leaves now, because last year it got covered in whitefly later on, and it made the crop rubbish. But now it's clean as a whistle. So I thought I might as well start taking it early. You know, get the most out of it just in case it does get covered again. Cabbages, I took this off and weeded them, and there's a few hearting up now, as you can see. The Savoys there, not looking too bad, and the little red ones there just starting to heart up as well. I did plant some lettuce in here, which I couldn't even find for all the weeds, but so we've got a few more coming, a few more of the multi-green ones, and a few more little costs. Like I said, there are a few weeds. They've come back in the last 3 days actually. Right, the others, the spring onions, got absolutely clumps of these now. Now I can see them. They usually plant like I say, 4 or 5 clumps, and they've done really well this year. They've been huge, so I can't complain. The other onions in the other bed, like I said, I've grown onions in 2 different beds this year. They're all the same, and these appear to be better. This is the bed I dug over, but it is a sort of newer bed, and I've put quite a bit of compost in this one. So they're doing okay. They're ready to take now. If you see, they're not a bad size. Now that some of the necks are flopped over, I'll take them because they won't grow any bigger. And with all this rain forecast, it'll probably just make them go rotten if I leave them any longer. So as soon as I see any flopping over, I'll take them home to eat, and then we'll take them home to dry. So we'll finish off in the polytunnel again. Another thing which I've actually finally weeded. So there's a bit of soil in between them rather than just weeds. Got a few of the tomato plants. Cucumbers are not looking very healthy. I think, like I said before, I've got a disease. Some people said it might be a nutrient deficiency, but I've given them plenty of fertiliser and it's not that. I think it is some kind of disease. But anyway, we've had a few off it. Courgettes still going bananas. As you can see, still shoving plenty out. Weeded my French beans. Getting plenty of these now. Absolutely loads. Not quite as many as usual. Not as prolific as they have been in the recent past, but it's not a bad thing because you do get sick of them. If you get absolutely thousands, you just get fed up of eating them. But you know, getting enough 2 or 3 times a week, and if you leave them a couple of days, they get to that sort of size, which is more than big enough. So a couple of meals a week's more than enough for me. Carrots again, for no shows. I'll just gloss over that. And the giant carrots. Now the marrow still hasn't set any fruit. I thought it might have set one if I can try and find it. And again, where are we? There, I thought that had set and that's just rotted off again. So running out of options. I found one fruit actually that's grown through the barrels. So I pollinated those in the morning myself. Now if they don't set, then I don't know what's going on, because they were pollinated with fresh pollen, male flowers, 2 of them there. So they're the last resorts for this thing, because I'd just love to get one set because it's such a huge plant. If I did get one set, you know, it'd probably grow an absolute monster, but you can't grow a fruit if you don't get them to set. Anyway, the giant potatoes, God knows what's under here. I'll try and find a little something or other for you to look at, but there's just stuff pushing up everywhere. Potatoes. Oh God, look at that. There's the top of one. There. That looks huge. It just keeps going down and down. I've no idea how big they are. So I'll cover that up and we'll see how big they are when we pull them up. Once they all die off, we'll pull them up, do a reveal and see if we've got any monsters. But until then, I've no idea. The tomatoes. Oh, weed, look. Oh, the thistle, I've missed one, sorry. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to get anything great off these this year, because none of the flowers appear to be what we call these mega blooms, which is like a fused flower, which is what you need to get to grow a really big one. It's likewise on this. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to grow them normally. I just grow them for eating, because like I said, they make really great eating tomatoes. Oops, missed some there. Oh, missed some weeds, look. Oh dear. Sorry, I'm not getting any retentive now. I didn't say I'd weeded every single one. But anyway, that's about it, folks. Just a little quick roundup again. But this time, 90% weed free. See you later. I'm on my phone, I don't know how good this will be. See you.